And it is day 5 of our travel project. Here is your walkthrough, day 5 of your journey. You've made it to the final day of your journey. Congratulations. Make sure you stop for breakfast. And if you need to stop for lunch as well, make sure to note what you did and where you got. But you're not done just yet. You need to travel to your final destination. And there's a couple of options for our final destination on our checklist here. Here are your options. Back 5 days ago when you started this journey, you were on a scenic byway. Your options for your destination: go back to where you started, go to the end of your scenic byway. So if I started for the Lakeshore Scenic Byway and I started up in Grand Marais, the end would be in Duluth. Or I can go back to Grand Marais. You can also end here in St. Peter. Depending on how far away you are will depend on whether or not you need to get lunch. If you're going past noon or 1 o'clock, you probably stop to eat. You won't have to worry about dinner. We'll eat at home. You're not done just yet. We final our destination. Make sure you do some research for an attraction, and we're going to visit a roadside attraction today. We're going to describe it for future travelers. You're going to look at a couple of different websites. You'll figure out what the attraction is, why it was built, and when. Is there some sort of backstory along as to why they would build it, and why would that attraction be inside of the community? There's a lot of roadside attractions here in Minnesota, and there are some that we're super familiar with, and there's some like that gigantic as we're coming in towards leaving Belle Plaine, going into Le Sueur, there is the Jolly Green Giant. His billboard there, that would be part of a roadside attraction. Statues are also roadside attractions. And we're going to make one last promotion. We're going to create either a half page or a full page ad. Our advertisement is hand drawn, it's not from the computer. We're going to talk about our attraction, a map showing where it's located, describe why the attraction is super cool, and any other information about why somebody would show up and take a selfie. Here's where you can find on your travel log. You'll notice that you have a list here that talks about roadside attractions. It brings you to this website. These are all the roadside attractions in Minnesota. There's a lot up north. If we pick any of these, you hover your mouse over it, will tell you as to what it is. That one I think just said the Bigfoot. If I click it and click more, this is a Bigfoot. And then there's a description about why that might be made. So let's just let's check out as to what this Bigfoot is. If I was to make this, I'd talk about how this Ken Nyberg's guy made a gigantic Bigfoot in Vinning, Minnesota. I wonder if I can just Google Earth this. Vinning, Minnesota, Bigfoot. I'm going to click to see. Let's move this out. Vinning, Minnesota looks kind of small, so I might be able to find a Bigfoot. Just, ooh, there's a whole sculpture park. Okay, that's kind of cool. I wonder if that's a knot, a watermelon being cut, elephant, someone catching a football, but I don't see a big foot yet. A big foot. I wonder if it's out of the way of Vinning, Minnesota. Now, I've never been here, and I wonder if I can find it. What I'm trying to find is the Bigfoot so I can draw it on my advertisement. And this is called the Bigfoot gas station. There's a cup of coffee being poured. Let's see. All right, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere here, though. Somewhere in this town is a gigantic foot. And then it will link to the sculpture item too. On the west side of town, south side of Highway 210, my admission is free. Here's 210. Let's see if I'm on the... I'm not. I'm on maybe the east side of town. Let's go here. I wonder where this foot is. Now I'm super on the hunt for the foot, and you're just watching a video of a guy trying to look for a gigantic foot. Well, we'll never know where it is, I guess. Maybe you'll spend more time and try to find this Bigfoot, or maybe you're going to go off and you're going to find another. Ah! Did you see it? I did. Here's my Bigfoot. That is a Bigfoot. Now, I probably won't be able to get Google to zoom in enough that I can read that sign, but I can admire that it's got a big toe that's flattened for people to take selfies, according to my roadside attraction map. And so on my Bigfoot here, we can talk about the Bigfoot, and then I could draw this gigantic foot. Excuse me. You will want to find a location that is near to wherever you are. If I'm ending in St. Peter, I will need to find something close to St. Peter. If I am way up north and I'm going to end in Duluth, maybe I'm going to find something near Duluth that I can end at. Pierre the Pantsless Voyager is a super famous one. This is Pierre the Pantsless Voyager. He's not wearing any pants. And then it will talk about what's going on inside of it. You'll end up making something like this. Here's a roadside attraction, and this is the giant mosquito. Tells you where it is, tells you why it's important. A little map to where it is in Minnesota. This is Smokey the Bear, super well done. Drawn in on the back, it tells me where it is. It's in Bemidji, drawn up north. And you're going to just create an advertisement for one roadside attraction. And then you'll make it to your house, and you've made it. Count up how much money you've spent, and you've done it. You've just traveled across Minnesota. Super awesome. Congratulations.